pandemic started.
No accident like this has ever happened in human history.
The clock was ticking as the world moves forward to the year 2020. As the fun subsided, an incident that has never happened in human history occurred. It started as an article stating that China pneumonia outbreak, mystery virus probed in Wuhan. And very quickly, it turns from an issue ignored by the World Health Organization, whether it be due to plain negligence or a cover-up, turns from that into a pandemic declared on March 11, 2020. And then there were silence in the world. Given the massive toll of the pandemic with the recorded death of about 6.9 million people worldwide, it is crucial to understand where the virus originates from. What was the cause of it? Was it the animal? Was it the human? Or was it intentional? And till today, the COVID-19 origin is still unknown. Only speculation can be made, and the entire situation can be described by this comment that I found while researching the topic.
I wake up at usually about 2 or 3 a.m. and think about it, honestly, because it's important to know what happened, because we know that in the past it could happen in an animal wet market, but we need to understand now it could happen in a lab.
Currently it is 2024 and the COVID incident, which was first recorded in Wuhan, is still an unexplained incident. And just like any other mystery, there are theories that, in hindsight, can give us a clue, a hint as to what was actually going on in Wuhan. From a theory that was very quickly dismissed from the media and government bodies, to a theory that from one year to another gains traction, credibility, and evidence to support its claim. The lab leak theory is a suspicion that a coronavirus may have escaped accidentally or otherwise from a laboratory in the central Chinese city of Wuhan, where the virus was first recorded. While many people in the media or politics dismiss this theory as conspiracy theories at the time, others call for more consideration of the possibility. The idea has persisted despite many scientists pointing out that there is no evidence to back it up. However, there is a reason why this idea keeps on persisting over time. Because to put things in perspective, imagine a virus that was first recorded in the wet market in Wuhan. And there is a major biological research facility just 40 minutes away from the wet market, where the virus was first recorded. And the research facility also conduct experiments related to the coronavirus, and it's evidence like that which led the idea to keep on persisting as time passes. But the lab leak theory doesn't just end there. Some researchers proposed that there is another plausible scenario that could have happened. And that is when a scientist from one of the Wuhan Institute of Virology lab got infected by a bat while doing fieldwork, or scientists at one of the labs collected a virus sample from a bat or other animal, brought the sample back to Wuhan, and became infected while working in the labs. That kind of theory is also plausible in my opinion. So those are the main points in regards to the lab leak theory proposed by the media as well as government bodies and scientists. The natural origin theory suggests that the virus spread naturally from animals, without the involvement of any scientists or laboratories. And supporters of this theory hypothesize that the COVID-19 emerged from bats and then jumped to human, most likely through another animals or intermediary host. Now, let us pause there for a second, because I just explained to you guys what this theory means, and the theory itself is alright, it is sensible, but it is the reaction from people toward the theory that causes a lot of red flags, especially red flags surrounding the virus origin. Because firstly, the media states that this hypothesis was widely accepted at the start of the pandemic, and that the idea was backed by the World Health Organization report, which said it was very likely that COVID has made it to humans through an intermediate host. Yes, it was backed by the WHO, the same WHO which later was criticized for dismissing hundreds and hundreds of reports regarding the lab leak theory with mere few pages. And that is what I found weird toward the entire origin, the entire theory regarding to where the virus came from. There are a lot of conspiracy theories. I'm not gonna mention them because I don't want to go against the guideline, but there are many circumstantial evidence that support otherwise, which is a complete opposite from the natural origin theory, and you guys can be the deciding factor as to what you want to believe in. But the point is, the natural origin theory was widely accepted at the start of the pandemic. But as time passed, scientists has not found the virus in bat or in other animals that matches the genetic makeup of COVID-19, leading a lot of people to doubt the theory whether it is right or wrong. And so far, we have two plausible theories as to where the virus originates from. One is the lab leak theory, and the other one is the natural origin theory. And guys, look, I am not a scientist, but based on my research and presenting the facts that I found to you guys, it seems to me that the lab leak theory is a lot more plausible than the natural origin theory. Firstly, the virus was first recorded in Wuhan. Second, in Wuhan there is a laboratory studying the virus. Thirdly, this theory that seems to be very plausible when reported to the World Health Organization with hundreds of pages, they rejected it with 2 or 3 page rejection. So with all of that in mind, I sort of doubt the natural origin theory and I lean more toward the lab leak theory. But ultimately, there are a lot to say about this entire situation. But we have to understand that these are all theories, and we can't reach the ultimate truth with just theories alone, unless more evidence are found. But I have provided with you guys all of the research that I have done toward the entire Wuhan incident. So maybe after hearing those part of the video, you guys can share your thoughts below as to which theory is more plausible in your opinion. So what I showed you guys earlier were theories presented by the scientists, published by the media. But I figured that we would end this video with a bit of a fun and having a bit of a teaser around the conspiracy theories of the entire incident. And although there are so many conspiracy theories surrounding the entire Wuhan incident, there are 2 theories that are plausible and have seen published by reputable journalists' article, and I want to share those conspiracy theories with you guys as well, so that you can make your decision. The first theory is that the virus was intentionally engineered in a laboratory in China, and the explanation for this theory is that people want a scapegoat for the immense suffering and economic fallout caused by COVID-19, and China, a foreign country and a competitor of the US, is an easy target. And whether all of that are true or not, it is important to understand that there are a lot of circumstantial evidence to support this theory basically, and you guys can do your own research and make your own decision. And the second theory that is also quite plausible is that wealthy elites are using the virus to profit from vaccines. And for this theory, people believe it because of how the World Health Organization reacted to the pandemic and the lab leak theory, and we can clearly see companies are competing when it comes to creating the vaccine. And some from the news we see attempted to monopolize the vaccines, and it is very understandable as to why people would want to believe this theory about wealthy elites wanting to become richer or wanting to have control or power over the world. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys, the audience, the viewer, to make decision as to what you want to believe. But you have to understand that a conspiracy does not mean it is true, and you have to give the benefit of the doubt of other theories presented by scientists as well. And there we have it. The coronavirus origin is still unknown till this day. And whether it began from something natural or something that was intentional or accidental or something that is sinister, we sadly will never know, and only time will tell. So I made this video with the intentions of possibly making patterns from different facts that I found out during my research. But as I went deeper into researching this topic, it seems that there are too many connections to be made. So I guess I want you guys to share with me your theory on the entire Wuhan incident. Maybe you guys can share it in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoy this entire breakdown. I figure I make this video because it has been a long time since people have started talking about this incident that have gone mysterious. So I just went and did a lot of research and tried my best to figure out some patterns, and I came up with these theories that I found on the internet, and hopefully you guys learn a thing or two, and be sure to share your thoughts below as well. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks, goodbye, and peace.